Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Mistake. I have nothing against surgeries if needed for medical reason, but we have seen some people that looks beautiful, whether it's men or women, have beautiful feature, beautiful face, and for some reason, because their friends are doing a certain things and they have the money to do it for themselves, they go out there and destroy they look. Because I'm sure if those people go back to their originally pictures when they were younger and they teenage and said, oh my god, I look way better back then than now, just like Nicki Minaj now seems like she regretting all the surgeries she did. Just because you add more to your back or to your front to look a certain way don't mean it's okay, it's all right. If the problem is in your mind, it doesn't matter how many surgeries you do, you will still not be pleased with the result. I have seen some young women, 15, 16, and going under the knife to have big boobs. The thing is, you are not fully developed yet. Your facial is not all the way developed yet. Your body is still growing. So for you to go under the knife so fast to do a certain things, I think you're doing yourself a really bad job, because later on, when it comes out to be, oh my God, what have I done to myself? Because you have to come to some realization like, I didn't need that surgery. I was doing just fine. Why do I have to follow the Joneses? Why do I have to do what other people do just because I have money? I remember seeing this person, after kids, everything inflated, I have to say. Everything gets bigger. But when I look at the person standing in front of me, I mean, this is a regular human being. After giving birth, you don't really have much to do. You work out, you do a little exercise to see if you could get your body back. And the person was going under the knife to have a flat tummy. I said, oh my God, what are we doing? What is wrong? There was nothing wrong. I mean, I'm not against it. I have never done anything to my body to look different, to look a certain way. And looking at my mother, she's 73. She looks just fine to me. And I would not go under the knife to look different. For what? And I'm not against anybody who's choosing to do it to enhance their lifestyle or whatever. If it works for you, go for it. But I'm just bringing it to you. Nicki Minaj said there was nothing wrong with her back then, why she had to go do all those surgeries. And I asked myself, anybody who's done surgery, I know they're not going to come out to say they regret it, but you can tell it's not the same. The person looked different. They look like a total different person, and it's not right. Why are you spending money to look like something else? Not even, I mean, I've seen some lips, some facial injection. The people smile, nothing is moving, it stays still. It's like, okay, what's going on? And some of the back proportion, when you do it, like, do you think about your legs if it matched with the proportion? Because sometimes it just doesn't go. You can look at the person and see there was two balloons that were placed there. It just doesn't go with the hip, doesn't go with the legs, because the legs is way too skinny to handle that pressure back there. And I mean, come on, if you're gonna do something, do it proportionally. Make it make sense. At least it goes with your body, not something that looks so out of proportion. And the minute somebody look at you and say, you know what, this can't be real. There was no way God put something like this together. Again, it is what it is. I'm just saying, it's none of my business what people do with their life, but at least think about it. The young ones that is still young, 15, 16, 18, their body's still developing. There is no need for that. And the parents are paying for that. This is the craziest part. The parents are paying for the surgery. I really don't think it's right. It's not fair to yourself and your kids to come. After you have a few kids, I can imagine. After you have a few kids, yeah, your body changed. It changed drastically. Whatever you try to do to enhance it. I've always said, oh my God, I breastfed my kids. I would love to have a lift in my breast. Like, I would love to have that. But in thinking about it, I saw one lady that went under some kind of local anesthesia, and she never woke up. Whenever I thought about doing something with my breast, I said, no way. It is what it is. It's either you take it or you leave it. I will not dare die, leave my kids behind just to try to please men, especially if men lack something, you know where they're not gonna enhance it, so they're gonna have to deal with whatever it is. Guys, please forgive me. The truth is the truth, you know. Why do you go to that extreme to please somebody? And I remember watching a show on ID where this doctor married this lady, and you know, after giving birth, the lady was looking a little, you know, not the same. And she went under to do some surgery to look way better than what she looked like before. And the doctor still was cheating on her with a younger lady. So at the end, it did not end up well because she happened to say, well, I've done all that, have my breast augmentation, have my face reconstructed. I'm trying to look younger for you, and you still cheat on me. She took the car, and you know what happened next, guys. I can't describe the whole thing. And now she's in jail. But, you know, it doesn't matter what you do. If you do it for yourself, I can understand you want to feel good. Your self-esteem, you want to lift it up. But if you do it for a man, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Some of the guys, after you do it for them, they feel like it's not the same. You are not the person they fall in love with. And somehow at the end, they're going to leave. They're going to leave and go somewhere else. So again, I'm just letting you know, whenever you decide to go under the knife, think about it. What would the outcome be? Is it for you? Is it for somebody else? Because at the end of the day, you'll be disappointed. People don't care. It's who you are in the inside. Be happy and pleased with yourself, and you'll be just fine. Subscribe. Bye.